Throw those heads in the trash. They're junk. They won't flow. Buy some X heads, buy some J heads, buy some Magnum heads, buy some Trip Flow 190s. Well, it'd be great if I could, but these are the heads that came on the motor, so these are the ones that we're gonna run. Because we're trying to keep the cost to zero. This is not a porting video on how to, that is for sure. But I can take you down what I've done. I left the last cylinder here mostly untouched. So that's what it kind of started out to be. You can see a little bit of my grinding up by the intake port. And did some de-shrouding of the valve on both inside, intake and exhaust on the outside. But that is what it starts out like. This one is finished. A little tough to see how far I took in the guide boss here at the bottom, but opened the whole thing up. Opened this cylinder wall side of the port as much as I felt comfortable with without hopefully running into water. But it's in line with then the actual intake port as much as possible to keep that air moving. And keeping the opposite side a little tighter and not opening that as much. And it's kind of what we've done. The center two here are just in rough form right now. I'm still gonna do some more work to them and clean them up. The exhaust, all I did was take down the top of the guide boss here and then took some around the whole perimeter. You can see like this one, how far in it comes. So I open that up and then I touched that one already with the grinder. But we did the intake side as well. Like I said, the one on the left is finished-ish, as far as I'm gonna take it. That one needs polishing and some more grinding done to it. Same with those. That one a lot. But I feel like I've made a difference anyways. I mean, took out a handful of steel. I know I was covered in it, so I must have taken some off. But yeah, hopefully we can gain some power that way. You can see this is super disappointing. You can see I just touched the grinder, the die grinder, right on that little edge right there. You can see the old gasket though, so it's like just touched it. That one stayed short of it. So I don't know, we're not gonna do anything about that. I kind of bumped it down this valve seat too. That one sucks. So I'm gonna be lapping the valves and hopefully that'll seal itself by cleaning it itself up by doing that. But I took some here to try to open up that. Same thing here, same thing there. Just try to gain some flow as much as we can out of this 77. It's a 596 casting. The smog ports on the exhaust side have all been filled, but you can still, I don't know if you can see them. You can just see it on that right there on the exhaust. But that's what we're doing. The cam is in, the timing set's on, timing cover's on. That's coming back off. That's gonna get painted blue. I don't like it black. Balancer's just put in place there so I can see where my new zero is. And it seems that it's close, but we're probably, I don't know if that's 2 degrees off. So I'm gonna make a new line there. I know that my timing set's in the proper spot. I hope I have enough lube on there, because everybody makes me worried about flattening a cam. I use the Iski Rev Lube on this comp cam. Seems to be like people like that the most. But pans on, starting to look kind of nice. The heads are going to be painted blue. I'm not going to leave them orange, the heavy orange that they were. I like the blue better. But yeah, I'll make another video on the next process, which is probably just putting everything together. Maybe do some porting on the intake, which I don't know what I'm going to use for an intake yet. Haven't decided. More than likely it'll be a dual plane, but I do have an old Tarantula single plane laying around. So we'll see. Until next time, take it easy.